G'day guys, my name is Chris Billette from Chris and Philly Functional Medicine, and together with my wife Philippa, we run a virtual health practice Australia-wide.
Yeah, so I'm a functional medicine practitioner. Chris is a life coach, and together we specialize in helping busy, burnt out parents in business become healthy, productive, and connected. Are you a busy, burnt out parent struggling to show up as the best mum or dad or human being that you can be? Has trying to juggle the demands of your business or work as well as the household chores and trying to keep the kids alive and happy got you feeling overwhelmed and quite frankly sick?
After working with over 2,000 plus parents in leadership and business over the last combined 20 plus years and having experienced our own parental burnout while trying to run our own businesses, we have gained a deep understanding of the three problems that professional parents face. And they are: number one, feeling like you're a disorganized mess or an emotional mess. You're running around like a chook with its head cut off, stuck in the hustle and grind, constantly being torn between building your business or career and achieving family or lifestyle satisfaction. As much as you'd love to take care of yourself, you're constantly busy doing stuff and rarely have time for yourself.
Yeah. Number two, you're feeling sick, tired, and in pain. Slowly over time, you notice your body isn't functioning as well as it used to. You might even be feeling like your body is breaking. You might even feel a bit like death. Sorry. You find yourself collapsing, exhausted on the couch when you get home from work, or on the other hand, you might actually find yourself curled up in an anxious ball. And you know the story, the kids are going crazy and it all hits the fan when their iPad batteries run out. And you might also be suffering things like brain fog and gut issues and food sensitivities and body aches, or colds, flus, and infections that just keep coming back time and time again. And you go to the GP, but your blood results keep coming back saying that everything is fine, when in reality you do not feel fine, and you're left thinking, is it all in my head?
Problem number three, you're not feeling loved or you're not growing in love. You're overwhelmed, you're feeling crappy, and this is showing up in your relationships too. With your family, your relationship with yourself, you're even losing love in your business or career. You're losing passion, purpose. At home, you're acting like a dragon or a zombie, snapping at the kids all the time or feeling exhausted and disinterested. Romantically, your relationship with your partner, it might even be past bickering now. It's just silent, robotic, and routine, frigid. There's definitely not much sex, and if there is, it feels forced. Guys, these problems are symptoms of burnout. Research backs this up by showing that working parents are very susceptible to physical and mental burnout as they struggle to juggle work, life, and family. Hey, even careers and relationships have suffered after being a parent.
So we have been on a massive journey over the last combined 20 plus years, both professionally and personally, trying to nail why so many parents are feeling the way they do and how they can bounce back physically, emotionally, in their relationships and in their business.
So we've identified 6 key principles that will take you from feeling overwhelmed, in pain, and disconnected to feeling organized, calm, and in control, even with kids, and finally function again and feel alive. It'll help you to feel love and connected with yourself, your family, and your passions, and your purpose in this world.
At the end of the day, we want you to feel healthy, happy, and have the lifestyle that you've always wanted.
Because isn't that what you really want as well?
So we wanted to chat about the 6 key principles that you need to do to become a power parent. So principle number 1 is all about the body. To get to the root of what is causing your physical symptoms that are dragging you down, you first need to identify what body systems have burnt out. We believe in testing, not guessing, using specialized functional lab testing to identify what major body systems, such as the brain, the hormones, the mitochondria, the gut, the detox pathways, what ones of these are out of balance and are causing your symptoms. These tests go far beyond what your usual GP would test for and often discover some serious imbalances when even your GP blood tests have come back as fine. So once you've identified the imbalances in your body systems, you then need to either kill off the nasty stuff, such as microbes and pathogens and toxins, and or kickstart the good stuff, such as your hormones and your brain and your nutritional deficiencies. So this should be done with a combo of therapeutic nutritionals, as well as tapping into the following principles, which often cause body burnout in the first place. And we're going to go over those principles now.
Yeah, principle number 2 is thoughts and feelings. See, the highest frame dictates the game. The way you frame or perceive yourself and your experience in this world will dictate how you exist in this world. We're not just talking about having a positive mindset here. We're literally arguing that you can change the trajectory of your life by changing the neural pathways in your brain that lead you to think and feel and then act in a specific way. Neuroscience backs this up. Data shows that the brain has the ability to create new neural pathways and new brain cells in response to intrinsic and extrinsic factors, which lead to new ways of thinking, feeling, and living. That's a whole bunch of big words and big stuff, and thank you so much for sticking with us. But honestly, your brain can control the trajectory of your life. It's not voodoo hoodoo, it's literally real. This is so incredibly important if you need to create a new set of healthy behaviors to help heal an exhausted body, to help heal an exhausted relationship, to help heal an exhausted career, which many busy, burnt out parents do. See, data shows that stressful thoughts and feelings impact body function, which can lead to many diseases and pathological conditions. Even emotional suppression, where you're constantly ignoring or bottling up your thoughts and feelings, it's been linked to risk of early death from chronic diseases. Well, we can never get rid of all stresses. I mean, stress itself could be reframed and perceived differently, which lead to improved physiological function. So it's clear that if you want to become productive, healthy, and connected, you will absolutely need to tap into the hidden power of your thoughts and your feelings. Principle number 3, behavior. Be, do, have. Behavior naturally comes next. The ancient physician Hippocrates said, "It is more important to know what sort of person has a disease than to know what sort of disease a person has." Rewind that if you want. Are you behaving in a way that is making you sick or preventing you from healing? Are you repeatedly doing things that are causing a chaotic lifestyle or conflict within your family? Guys, the truth is chronic diseases are on the rise in Western countries due to poor behavioral habits. For example, processed foods, sleep deprivation, sedentary living, higher stress, especially associated with long work hours and overwhelming work environments. Even in the last 25 years, chronic illnesses have risen steadily from 44.7% of the population to 48.3%. Boom. And this is predicted to increase with time. Interesting, data reports that 75 to 90% of all physician office visits are for stress-related ailments. If you want to be, do, or have anything different to what you have right now, you need to do things differently. You need to behave differently.
So principle number 4 is all about the environment. We believe that you are a product of your environment. Now, with your environment, is it toxic or is it set up for success? These are the two sort of areas that we look at when we're talking about environment. So by toxic, we're talking about physical toxins like harmful chemicals in your home or workspace, dirty electricity, yucky mold. The world has never been more toxic, and these toxins can do damage to our health. So So living in a toxic space will literally burn your body out, cause you to feel overwhelmed. It could quite literally be causing you to feel like, dragon or zombie, mum or dad, or reduce your productivity and joy at work. So cleaning up your environment is essential to becoming a high-performance power parent. You also have to consider, is your environment set up for success? Does your kitchen have stocked with nice, healthy foods? Is your office organized? Is your bedroom set up like a cave? Is there anything in your environment which is causing you to think, feel, or behave in an unhealthy way?
Principle number 5, lifestyle. Finally have the lifestyle you've always wanted. What's your vision for you and your family? How do you want to live your life? What does your ideal life look like? Do you want to be successful with a fulfilling and financially rewarding business or career? Do you want to have work-life balance? Do you want time to play and enjoy life? Do you want to put your family first? Are you living in a way that is working towards achieving your ideal lifestyle, or are you feeling stuck? Do you even know what you want? The problem is, when people aren't clear on what's important to them, they find their to-do list is full of stuff that keeps them busy but gets them nowhere. Getting clear on where you're at now, where you want to go, and who you want to be, and what's most important to you, it allows you to live a life of meaning, fulfillment, and excitement.
So principle number 6 is all about relationships. So we want you to feel love and grow in love with yourself, with others, and with your purpose. So to establish healthy relationships, it has to start with you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Entrepreneurial parents, particularly mums, do so much for others, their kids, their partner, their staff, their clients, their colleagues, their extended family, their friends. It's a constant juggling act. So if you are not refilling your own tank, you will inevitably burn out. In time, this will have a detrimental impact on all your other relationships, including your relationship with your career. So first step is to grow in love with yourself and care for yourself. And self-love often naturally opens up the door to stronger relationships with your family and to your professional sense of purpose. However, if it has been many years of feeling disconnected and frustrated or apathetic, it will require some extra work to reignite connection again with others. So this all comes down to understanding how you and others tick and prioritizing space and time for meaningful communication and interaction.
Guys, master these 6 principles: a healthy body, thoughts and feelings, behaviors, lifestyle, environment, and relationships, and you will finally be able to show up as a power parent, more healthy, productive, and connected. You'll finally feel joy and a sense of purpose in this world again, both within your family and professionally. Now, we know all this sounds like a lot, and it may even feel a bit overwhelming, but we are big believers in making itty bitty teeny weeny tiny small changes. So pick one thing from each principle that needs working on, and make a list of all the things that you could do to start mastering that principle. And if you'd like some support along your journey, head over to our free Facebook group, the Power Parent Society, and join our budding community where other parents like you are striving to live a happy, healthy, connected, and present life. Guys, my name is Chris Billette from Chris and Philly Functional Medicine, and with my wife Philippa, we are so grateful that you stuck around and watched this video. If you reach out to us, we would love to have a chat to you and find out where you're struggling and what you really need help with, and to help build a game plan to get you where you want to get to. Take good care, guys. Have the best day ever.
See you later.